I hope you are doing well. I hope you've had a great week. I hope you're staying safe, staying healthy. I wanted to share with you a video on a game called What Remains of Edith Finch. I played this game on Game Pass for Xbox, and if you don't have Game Pass, you're missing out because they really do put up some cool games. So I should say that as odd as this game is, or seems, I did enjoy it. It is basically a story game. It is actually multiple stories within a story. This story is told by Edith Finch. Now, Edith Finch grew up in the Finch family home, which is out in the middle of nowhere. As you can tell, we're crossing on a ferry boat to get there. And her mother and her left the home when they had a falling out with the grandmother. And you'll learn that in the middle of the game, or toward the end of the game. And there was a lot of stuff that she didn't know about her family, the Finch family. She wasn't allowed to go in many of the rooms in the home. So she inherits this house after her mother dies. She's the last remaining Finch family member. Once you find yourself inside the house, you will work your way through the bedrooms. The bedrooms are sealed up. Apparently the grandmother sealed off all the bedroom doors. So your job is to find the corridors and secret passages into each of the bedrooms to listen to a story about each one of the family members, and you find out how they eventually passed away. Each story seems to be a little more strange than the one before. So let's go into Molly's room and listen to her story, which I'm sure you will find very strange. So this is Molly's room, and as you can see, everything's covered in pink. There's a picture of Molly right there. And I just need to interact with this diary here on the bookshelf. Okay, so we're going to play through Molly's room.
December 13th, 1947.
That was a long time ago.
I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's going to happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
Oh, without dinner? For shame. The nerve.
I woke up and I was starving.
Ooh,
so I looked
I'm
around
hungry.
for something to eat.
Oh, there's a bright light in this cage over here.
The food was dry, but I didn't mind.
Oh, no. Eating gerbil food. I saw hamster droppings
Mom,
or whatever in
can I
that cage.
come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Who locks the door on their kids while they're sleeping? It's weird.
I kept eating and eating.
Well, I think I'll try some of this tasty toothpaste. Oh. No. That's so gross.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat these too. Artificial. Crunchy. Very crunchy.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
What could that be?
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
It's a barn
I
swaller.
reached out for her.
Now we're gonna go outside. The window's chained
But
too.
suddenly,
What if that's for safety or
I
part
was
of the
a
plan to
cat.
keep her in? I'm a cat. Alright. So
I
basically
tried
I
to
just
be
gotta
quiet, but
jump
the
from
bird
tree to
was
tree
really
here.
scared.
Jump on some of these parts of the house to try to get this bird. Because remember, she's very hungry. This is kind of an interesting story game. There's not a whole lot of plan to it. It's a lot of stuff like this right here, and the controls are pretty simple.
I jumped and I almost got her.
And it sounds like I almost got her, and I'm pretty angry right now.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
And
Now,
I
I was
gotta
up
work
in
my
the
way up,
big tree.
all the way up to the top, you guys.
I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
But I've
Oh,
noticed
I
there's more and
heard
more
that.
of these
I
types of
got it.
games on Xbox. It's just
And
interesting.
suddenly, I was an owl. First,
A who?
all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Alright, I hear teeth nibbling in the grass. I gotta find me a rabbit. I gotta find me a wabbit. But how? How am I gonna find a rabbit? What could possibly give it away? What if it's in a rabbit hole? There's no way I'm gonna find a rabbit here. There's no kind of indicator or anything. Oh, it says rabbit right above the rabbit. So there's an achievement here. You need to catch 2 rabbits, and if you catch
I imagined
two
his
with
face looking
one
at
on
me
each
through
swoop,
mine,
You get an achievement.
I swallowed
Pete is
him
not
up,
gonna like this.
and I didn't chew one bit.
Oh wow.
Then I flew off to find something
So
bigger.
bad. So yeah, there's an achievement. I didn't get it, but I'm not going back to try for it again either. If you're an achievement hunter, I don't know. So
I'm
apparently
Mama
I
Rabbit.
have to get another rabbit. And this time apparently I'm getting a mama rabbit. Just gotta swoop after that. Now if that was my second
She
swoop
was almost too big
and
to
my second
carry.
rabbit, I'd have an achievement.
I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
This girl's got a problem.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
Shark in a tree, that's very interesting. I'm rolling down a hill. Alright. Just make our way to this cliff right here. Okay, perfectly normal. Nothing out of the ordinary. And I'm in
I
the
rolled
road.
off a cliff and into the ocean.
Alright, now I'm in the water.
Now,
I'm
I
in
was
an
hungrier
environment
than
that I
ever.
am familiar with. So in the water, apparently I need to find some seals. And they're kind of hard to see unless you're right on top of them. Interesting thing about this is that
Juicy
the...
seals.
Oh, I want fat, juicy seals. Interesting thing about this is that the water is murky. And I don't see any other fish or sharks or octopi? I don't see any other living creatures other than the seals. There's some plant life though, so... But they can be kind of tricky and get away from you. But yeah, this game is quite interesting. I wouldn't highly recommend it, but if you're curious,
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really
there's about
good.
10 other stories about 10 other family members. So this is just one of them. And you can get those on Xbox Game Pass. So I still have another seal to get, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna find it in all this murky water. Something's been dumped in here. This is polluted to the max. Look how murky this water is. I do not see another seal. Yeah, so the characters on this game are interesting. And, you know, the music selection and stuff. I always notice that. Music selection's pretty good, too. If you're an achievement hunter, the achievements are fairly easy. As long as you know about them
That got
beforehand.
tight. When I was so hungry,
Oh,
I
man.
jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes,
And-
everything had changed.
Now apparently I am a snake. A very large snake. A very slimy
Now I was a
snake.
monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
So apparently I need to look for people. I need to eat people. So just whetting my appetite here, folks. You kind of wonder what the developers of
I was big.
the writers were thinking when they created this game. Alright, apparently I'm still hungry, so... It's very dark. Very dark. And you'd think that there'd be at least one responsible person on this boat.
I wanted to
That guy
stop,
wasn't paying
but
attention.
also I didn't.
And the guy in here has been drinking. You can tell by the way he's singing. What are these poles in the middle of the way there? Shaved his belly with a rusty razor. Shaved his belly with a... So, here, I gotta work my way into the captain's office here. The captain's room.
After the last
And,
passage,
well, he was
still
the only one paying attention.
across the water.
But he didn't hear me.
smelled something new, something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
So, now I have to work my way toward this whole sewer system. because I smell
I
something
slithered
delicious
onto
in
the
there.
sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
And controlling this snake is kind of weird because it's almost like it's too long. And I'm coming up out of the toilet. That would be some people's biggest fear.
I got closer and closer.
Be a snake of this size coming out of the toilet. Oh, I'm back in my bedroom. Finally, a familiar area. And there's a strange light under my bed. All my
All my
stomachs.
stomachs started growling.
All of them. I don't know how many there are.
And suddenly, I was me again. I
Wow.
held my breath for a long time. I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
That's bizarre. Well, that's it for Molly's story. And as always, thank you for watching. And if you want to check this game out, it's on Game Pass through Xbox. If you have a favorite game on Game Pass, go ahead and put it in the comments below.
but I'm sure
and
Edie
we'll see you
would
next
have.
time.